What's up, everybody? Just as the price of gold and silver was coming down and the premiums was drastically coming down, what's going to happen next? I don't have the answer to that, but there's some key points that I would like to touch on in this video today. Please hit that thumbs up on the video and let me know your thoughts, your opinions in that comment section below. A lot of times when there's international tensions, gold and silver will react. It could react by the dollar getting stronger or the dollar getting weaker. Therefore, the price in US dollars of gold and silver either go up or they come down. Whether the US dollar is getting stronger or weaker, sometimes it just does not matter, and gold and silver go up or come down along with the United States dollar. The reason for this video is because what we saw on Saturday with the strike on Israel, and I think this is a very important video because a lot of times in situations like this, panic and FOMO start to set in. And in my opinion, we want to avoid panic and FOMO. FOMO happens for a number of different reasons, and most of us have fell victim to FOMO, and that is the fear of missing out, maybe once, maybe on multiple occasions. When most of us talk about FOMO or the fear of missing out or just think about FOMO, it's usually when the price is going up. But I believe FOMO occurs not just when the price of gold and silver, precious metals, or anything is going up in price, but also when it's coming down in price. When the price of gold and silver is going up, a lot of people want to jump on board and say we want to get it before it goes to the moon. And trust me, there's never a shortage in videos talking about gold and silver shooting the moon. But on the flip side, when the price of gold and silver is coming down, a lot of people have that FOMO, that fear of missing out, that they want to catch the bottom before it starts going back up again. In my opinion, we should try to avoid that FOMO, the fear of missing out, and not fall into that trap. When I said that the price of gold and silver was starting to come down, it was really starting to come down by quite a bit. Now, we don't know what's going to happen or transpire tomorrow when the markets open on Monday, as I'm recording this video on Sunday. But the low, I do believe, for silver was $20.79, and the low for gold, and I'm referring to the first week of October 2023, the low for gold was $1,809.40, I do believe, and that is according to Kitco. The reason why I bring this up is because whenever there's international tensions, then there is absolutely international tensions. Right now, we never know what that will do to the price of gold and silver. This could create a sell-off in gold and silver or massive buying. If it does create massive buying, then that could also create massive premiums once again. Whether you are a stacker or a collector in precious metals, and I view myself a little bit of both. Sometimes I collect the higher premium pieces that I like, and other times I stack lower premium over spot physical silver and gold bullion. Whether you are a stacker or a collector or a little bit of both, as I am, I believe in doing it responsibly or not spending more than you can afford. And the reason why I'm making this video, because I believe in the upcoming days and weeks, there's going to be a lot of videos, and I think a lot of these videos may cause a lot of fear and panic to set in and a lot of FOMO buying. I really hope I'm wrong about that, but I do foresee a lot of FOMO buying coming up in the upcoming days and weeks. I did a challenge video to all silver stackers a few months ago. Maybe it was 6, 7, 8 months ago. Not exactly sure, but I did a challenge video to all silver stackers because within the precious metals community, there's been a lot of challenges, whether that be buying 1/10 ounce gold, 1 ounce gold challenges here, gold challenges there, or even buying movements, group buying like silver raids and silver squeezes. But the challenge that I made, a video that I did many months ago, was a challenge to all silver stackers to pay off debt, especially bad debt, especially credit card debt. And the reason why I did that video was for a number of reasons. One is because I hate credit card debt. I believe credit card debt is the very, very worst debt you can possibly have. Now, some people do use credit cards as a tool. Maybe you use credit cards because you get rewards and you pay it off every month and you take advantage of rewards. I don't think there's bad ways to buy gold and silver unless you're buying because of the fear of missing out, buying in fear or panic, or buying it if you cannot afford it, or buying it on credit. The first bad reason for buying silver and gold from an online bullion dealer on credit is because you're paying a higher price to purchase that gold and silver. And when you purchase gold and silver using a credit card or on credit, if you can't afford it and if you can't pay it off each month, then you're paying a very high interest rate on that gold and silver. And in my opinion, that's negating the reason why you purchased it in the first place. I'm not a financial advisor and none of my videos are financial advice. It's your money. Spend your money the way you feel you need to spend it. Sometimes I do feel that I need to throw out a little caution video just to avoid that FOMO and panic and fear buying. When we buy gold and silver or precious metals out of fear or panic, sometimes that leads to overextending ourselves and going over budget. And then sometimes what that leads to is the need to sell, especially selling when you don't want to sell. And when you sell when you're not prepared to sell or don't want to sell, that will lead to, in a lot of cases, taking a loss because we're paying premiums on this gold and silver, and sometimes massive premiums. And when you sell at a point when you're not prepared or don't want to sell, then we're going to take losses on those premiums. Trust me, I'm all for buying, stacking gold and silver, but I'm for doing it wisely, doing it smartly. And I hope I'm very, very wrong, and I hope that what happened on Saturday is not going to start the next wave of that buying out of fear, buying out of panic. With that all being said, it'll be very interesting to see what happens when the precious metals market opens Sunday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Do you think the price of gold and silver will go up? Do you think the price of gold and silver will go down? Do you think the price of gold and silver will continue to go sideways? It could be just a big nothing. I do appreciate everybody for taking valuable time out of your day to watch this video. Please do let me know your thoughts, your opinions in that comment section below about everything that I spoke about on this video. Please do consider hitting that thumbs up button on the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.